let's go say hi to Sybil. Which, again, the front door takes us right in here. Which leads us right to Sybil. I'm sorry, Sam. There's too much at stake. I hope you understand. Sybil draws power from the people she assimilated into her body. This is the final boss. This is like the final boss. Rough fight, and it gets harder the more of her organs you have not defeated.
Yeah, because the thing you've kind of been hinting at is that she will use the abilities, the major abilities from the organs.
Yeah, each one had a special ability, and she will use all of them that she has access to.
Yeah, and considering that she's probably going to hit more, they're probably going to mean a lot more.
Yeah, she has significantly higher stats than them, so all those moves are even worse when she uses them.
Yep.
Okay, so let's start. Nitro Boost, Song of Strength, Beast Mode. Philippe, that kinda hurt. Can you staunch wounds on Ernest? Not a big heal, but... You're just gonna use pain every turn? That's rude.
Pain. We took her other abilities away.
Okay, so now that we're good, I use Nitro Boost. That's Painful Stab. Ernest.
Made of a lot of eyes. As if she's like a stargazer.
Yeah. Aim at a single target. Yeah, all on me. So yeah, just narrow on you. You're probably flesh-based, so I just want to claw. Philippe, staunch wounds on Beast. Oh, I thought you'd be weak to fire. Maybe you're not weak to anything. Just neutral damage and everything.
Pain. Bleed pain.
Okay, Appoint Governor, Beast. Ernest, Fire. Beast, Rampage. Philippe, we're good? I'm gonna Spork out the funds even though it never works. Heck yeah, it worked. Ow.
Bleed, burn, pain.
Okay, so I've done most things now, so I'm just gonna jump attack. Ernest, Narrow, Monster, Rampage, Philippe, can you staunch wounds yourself?
Bing.
Yeah, I think with all her attacks gone, all she's doing is an attack and black hole. Like a regular attack and black hole.
She does pain, too.
Alright, pain.
Yeah, she got nothing else.
Thank heavens, because this hurts enough.
Well, final boss with, like, the challenge of... Do you want to leave the organs available for her to make everything worse?
Yeah, not really. That's gonna hurt. I'm actually gonna have you use a healing spray. You do that. You rampage. You give an energy drink to Beast. We lost our boost. Okay, so you Nitro, we've still got everything else here, so I'm just going to boost you. You are going to Rampage. Philippe, you have that. So you know what? Get putrefactioned.
Get putrefact.
It's covered in boils. I'm not sure she would notice. Hey!
Hooray!
There's something red and shiny among Sybil's remains. Find small red key.
It's Sybil's remains.
Now we just have to get out of here. That small red key was the only thing we're looking for. So in the planetarium, on the... was it the western wall? Was this it? No, that was just the on switch. Oh, here it is. It's hidden behind Saturn.
Mm.
There's a red key, which we saw before, and it said it took a red lock. We have the key to this now. You had to kill Sybil to get it. Oh, I can't get in. I can't see through Saturn.
Gotta find a door. Saturn's in the way.
And so this is the secret that Sybil has been hiding away and protected with her life, knowing that the knowledge of this getting out would destroy the world.
The crumpled note, your eyes, your whole being are drawn to it, as if it has gravity unto itself. Poochie, do you know about gravity? It's incredibly heavy, far beyond what should be possible. Do you want to read it?
Yes.
The notes are dated 3 weeks ago. The visitor is approaching Earth to investigate what it thinks are distant, old parts of itself looking back at it. It is correct. The moment we remember this, the moment our cells remember their original purpose, we stop being independent and melt back into its form. Our entire planet is visitor mass, including us and everything else on it. The trees, the rocks. This is why and how it can change us. It can change us the same way it can change itself. An enormous god-like universe-spanning being with billions of fragmented minds holding on to scraps of individuality by a thread. Glancing at the real deal, or even a representation of it, shatters the illusion for a moment, and suddenly our bodies are malleable, pliable clay to be molded in its image. We are only independent for as long as we believe we are. We are one. The truth will literally obliterate us. Literally? Maybe we can lie to the visitor, somehow make it believe we are separate from it. We can go on coexisting as separate entities for some time. I think we have that right. Do we? I guess it doesn't really matter. We need to convince the visitor that we are separate beings. We need to lie to it. This is our only chance. Communicate with it. Demonstrate that we are independent agents. Flaunt our subjectivity. I think Back to the Future 2 is a very good movie. This information is toxic. The only reason my own discovery of this has not resulted in catastrophe is that I have changed so much. I'm disconnected from our world. I am apart from it. But if anyone still somewhat human came to realize this, I believe our entire world would cease to be within a few minutes. You feel a sense of impending doom. You try to put down the notes, but find they are stuck to your palm. You feel the paper curl into your hand. It feels almost pleasant as you merge with it, as its subatomic pieces melt into yours. Your legs are rooted to the ground. You sense the wood of the floorboards. You tug at the nails, keeping them in place, but the nails are also a part of you. They just haven't been coaxed into joining yet. Their time will come. Your senses spread through the building, your awareness infecting the other inhabitants. You are all one. You've always been. You feel horrified at first at what you're doing and try to stop it, but you can't. Your own mass is not really under your control. You are the conductor of a rebellious, unruly orchestra. You feel your terrible knowledge infect more. A man cries out for help. He sinks into a sofa. You embrace him with felt cushion arms on your quilted chest. Everything will be okay, you tell him. You've already forgotten his name. So has he. A family of 4 embrace one last time as they melt into one another. You feel tears on their cheeks. You feel their love and fear. And then it's gone. All they leave behind is a mound of skin. These human struggles feel so quaint now. Friends, enemies, lovers, family, strangers. Just things you made up to amuse yourself. None of it was real, just a story you told yourself. You feel the city's buildings as if they are your limbs and realize there is no good or evil at play here. Nothing is really gained or lost. It's all good. It's all good, man. It's a good series. Your own thoughts become a blur. The new paradigm digs deep into the ground and spreads over land and sea. After a few hours, the entire world is awakened. And soon it is reabsorbed into the visitor's mass. It's as though the Earth never existed at all. Humanity was just a phase that an infinitesimal splinter of the visitor experimented with. Not a phase, Mom. And now, it is forgotten. The end. Linux. Damn it, I'm in Unity.
And that's it.
Man, that feels like an Eldritch ending.
This is my least favorite ending.
I see where you come from, where it's your least favorite.
And the reason it's my least favorite, I think, as far as horror goes, this is still a very good ending. Because that is a horrific experience.
Oh, yeah.
I'm coming from as an appreciator of Eldritch, and I would even call this Eldritch still, but cosmic horror. And I think this ending, not only do I think it contradicts a lot of the other endings, a lot of the more standard endings in a couple ways, but I believe it completely removes the cosmic part of the cosmic horror. Because the whole idea of cosmic horror is a few things. A, we are insignificant. We do not matter in the grand scheme of things, especially compared to other things that are out there. The reveal that we were just part of the Visitor, despite that it did say that, yeah, you are an infinitesimal part of the Visitor and you're forgotten, kind of giving that, like, unimportant feel to it, it also made us special. It made us special because we were already connected to this thing that was out there. And the idea of us being insignificant isn't necessarily insignificant compared to one thing, but compared to everything. And a lot of the idea of the Visitor out there is that, yes, the Visitor is out there, but who knows what else is out there?
Like, is the Visitor an adult? Or is it a child?
Like, the Visitor could just be one of any number of things out there.
Yeah.
Not even similar to the Visitor, just other things out there, completely unrelated to the visitor.
Is the visitor a big fish or a small fish in the universe?
Yeah, you just don't know. And the idea that the visitor is out there and so distant and just passing through because we happen to glance at it really gives that impression of we are so isolated and there is so much out there and just something caught our eye. And that one thing that happened to catch us was horrid. Which says what else is out there then, if this one thing is like this. When we become part of the visitor, we become connected to it. Now there is no longer an us and it. We are the same thing, which collapses the idea of there being multiple things out there down to, well, the question isn't really asked because it's just kind of all us. So, like, yeah, technically there may be other things out there, sure, but like there may always be other things out there. The idea of the visitor rose that question, though. And then once us and the visitor are collapsed into one, the question is no longer asked, which again removes the cosmic aspect of it. I think as well, the other idea that I don't like about it is, and this is very typical of horror in general, there is nothing more scary than the unknown.
You know what I was gonna say? Is it because it explains it?
And that's it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Um,
You don't know how many movies, franchises I like. I'll say it again. Watch the first 3 Alien movies, you're good. Anything past that, you're ruining it for yourself. Don't. Maybe that newish one that's like a
okay,
integral,
you've said it 100 times. Let's stay on topic.
Yeah, but the more they explain stuff, the more everything became,
Like, you, at that point, you get it. There's no unknown anymore, like, you understand. So, like, it's not scary anymore because it's right there in front of you now. When it wasn't, it could have been anywhere. It could have been anything. Sure, I could imagine something up that would be scary or even not as scary, but the possibility that it's even worse than anything that I could imagine. But now that it's been explained, we know what it is. And if I tried real hard, I could think of something that's even scarier than that, because we know what it is. It's hard and in front of us. And I think that's a key point in Eldritch Horror, is the unknown. Because similarly, a key part of Eldritch Horror is that we cannot know. It's beyond us to know, to comprehend, to understand. So to present us something that not only has been explained to us, but that we can understand and comprehend, it removes that part of the Eldritch Horror. This is why this is my least favorite ending. It removes the cosmic and it removes a significant part of the Eldritch Horror, as far as my take on it is. Is it still horrific? Yes, that is still very horrific.
I think what I would say is the thing I like about it, in terms of, like, it still feels cosmic horror-y, is the fact that just floating out here, big blue rock, and then one day somebody goes like, huh, I wonder about this thing, and then just things get, like, out of billions of people, one person thinking the wrong thought attracts the wrong thing over here, and it just gets worse and worse, and they have to try to fix it some way, but it just keeps getting tumbling worse and worse. More people change. They don't know why they're changing. They just keep doing it. Something bad is happening, and all because one person did one thing wrong, and it just set off the chain of everything to go into it. Granted, it's also the fact that, like, you know, we now have an explanation. Most of the other endings don't go over this, so the canonicity of this is the endings themselves can contradict each other. So like
Yeah, and
even the
that's-
ones that are just
and that's
basically
kind of
splinter
true.
pads.
That's kind of true.
So just because like one is like I don't know you doesn't contradict the fact that it's like, oh, this thing gotta pick it up again.
Again, that's me.
Listen, we got one more go around for this,
Yeah,
so let's hop
we
into
got
it.
one more ending. So let's wrap this up.